Ruby's Toddler Tales.
Under the pale light, the shoemaker's shop stands weathered and worn, a testament to fading dreams. Inside, the shoemaker toils, his kind face etched with the harsh lines of worry. Each strike of the hammer echoes years of relentless effort, a somber rhythm in the quiet day. His clothes, patched and faded, mirror the dwindling fortunes that weigh heavily on his shoulders. The air hangs thick with quiet desperation, a silent testament to a life on the brink. Sunlight barely penetrates the dim interior, casting long shadows that deepen the mood of quiet despair. In the dim shoemaker's shop, shadows dance as the shoemaker hunches over his workbench. He cuts the last piece of leather he can afford, his brow furrowed in concentration. The worn leather creaks softly as he places it on the workbench. His voice barely a whisper, the shoemaker laments, "This is all I have left." The candle flickers, casting elongated shadows that underscore the shoemaker's despair. The weight of his dwindling resources presses heavily on the shoemaker as he contemplates his next move. The shoemaker moves slowly into his shop, the air thick with the smell of leather and polish. He halts abruptly, his eyes widening in astonishment. Upon his workbench, an impossibly beautiful pair of shoes sits in perfect stillness. The shoemaker whispers, "Impossible." He takes a tentative step closer, his gaze never leaving the shoes. In the town square, the shoemaker arranges his handcrafted shoes on a worn wooden table, each pair a testament to his skill. A wealthy customer, adorned in fine garments, approaches the display, their eyes drawn to the exquisite craftsmanship. The wealthy customer's eyes gleam with admiration as they carefully inspect the shoes, recognizing the artistry. With a decisive tone, the wealthy customer exclaims, "These are exquisite. I'll pay double." The shoemaker sits hunched at his workbench, counting coins with a concentrated frown. Hope flickers in his eyes as he carefully stacks the money. Determination hardens his features as he prepares to buy more leather. His wife watches with amazement and silent gratitude. Sunlight streams into the shoemaker's shop, illuminating two pristine pairs of shoes. The shoemaker pauses, his eyes widening as he beholds the flawless craftsmanship. His wife gasps softly, her expression mirroring his astonishment. A shared glance passes between them, unspoken questions hanging in the air. They exchange astonished glances, marveling at the unexplained perfection before them. The shoemaker's skilled hands move with practiced ease, crafting each shoe with meticulous care. Days blur into weeks as the calendar pages turn, marking the relentless march of time. The shoemaker and his wife share a meal, their faces reflecting contentment and joy. Shelves once bare now overflow with beautifully crafted shoes, a testament to their hard work. The workshop buzzes with activity as apprentices join the shoemaker, expanding his craft. The shoemaker and his wife stand side by side, surveying their bustling workshop with pride. A cozy fire dances in the hearth, its light painting the shoemaker's shop with warm shadows. The shoemaker sits wearily, the day's labor etched on his face. Beside him, his wife's eyes reflect a shared sense of wonder and exhaustion. She turns to him, her voice soft with curiosity. "Who could be doing this for us?" They sit in silence, the fire casting dancing shadows that seem to echo their unspoken question. In the oppressive darkness of the shoemaker's shop, the shoemaker and his wife are hunched low, shadows swallowing their forms. Dust motes swirl in the pale moonlight, illuminating the silent struggle of the shoemaker and his wife. The grandfather clock begins to chime, its deep tolls resonating through the stillness. Each toll echoes in the stillness. In the quiet of the shoemaker's shop, shadows stir as two tiny elves, clad in tattered rags, dart into the room. With nimble steps, they leap onto the workbench, their eyes gleaming with purpose. The elves perch on the bench, their small hands poised and ready. A flurry of motion erupts as the elves begin to sew, their needles flashing with incredible speed. The tiny elves continue their work, their movements a blur of concentrated effort. The rhythmic sound of their sewing fills the shop, a testament to their tireless dedication. Dawn breaks, casting a gentle glow upon the shoemaker's shop, where dust motes dance in sunlit air. The magical hum has faded, leaving an unusual stillness in its wake. From behind stacked leather, the shoemaker and his wife emerge cautiously, their eyes wide with disbelief. Relief washes over them as they take in the scene. The tension of the previous night, now a memory. A silent understanding passes between the shoemaker and his wife. Sunlight bathes the shoemaker's home as the wife's hands dance across fabric, crafting miniature garments. The shoemaker watches, his face glowing with warmth. The room is filled with a golden light, illuminating every corner. The shoemaker speaks, his voice soft with gratitude. "They've been so good to us." He pauses, considering the best way to express their thanks. The shoemaker says, with resolve, "We must thank them properly." In the quiet of night, the shoemaker and his wife stand in their shop, their every move filled with care. Their gentle hands arrange the tiny garments, each piece a testament to their dedication. Beside the clothes, miniature shoes await placement, completing the enchanting scene. With delicate precision, they position the shoes, as if dressing dreams themselves. The workbench, now adorned with these small wonders, glows softly in the dim light. Their labor of love, complete. A silent promise of magic hangs in the air. In the shoemaker's shop, the elves arrive, their eyes widening at the sight of unexpected gifts. A wave of joyous energy sweeps through the small shop as the elves begin to dance with glee. With nimble fingers, the elves quickly don the new clothes, transforming into elegant figures. The elves slip their feet into the new shoes, completing their magical transformation. Inside the shoemaker's shop, a chorus of elven voices rises in jubilant song, filling the air with magic. With nimble steps, the elves begin to skip, their movements light and ethereal as they prepare to depart. In a burst of collective energy, they dance towards the threshold, their forms a blur of joyous motion. The elves cross the boundary of the workshop, their figures silhouetted against the darkness of the approaching night. As the last notes of their song fade, the elves vanish into the shadows, leaving behind only the echo of their mirth. The shoemaker's shop is now silent, and still, the only evidence of the elves' visit, the lingering warmth of their song. The shoemaker and his wife stand silently in their shop, a haven of calm. His wife stands beside him, a peaceful expression gracing her face. The workbench sits bare, absent of the usual tools and clutter. A quiet sense of peace permeates the small shop, contrasting with the past frenzy. The morning light streams through the window, illuminating the tranquil scene. In the heart of the town square, the shoemaker's hands move with newfound purpose. Each stitch is a testament to his renewed spirit, crafting more than just shoes. Sunlight catches the leather, highlighting the quality of his work. A passing customer catches his eye, a silent acknowledgement of his transformation. A smile spreads across the shoemaker's face. The town square, once a place of quiet desperation, now echoes with the quiet hum of possibility. The shoemaker's shop glows warmly under the firelight, dust motes swirling in the air. The shoemaker sits quietly, his worn hands still, as his wife's knitting needles click. His wife sits beside him, knitting needles clicking. A peaceful look passes between them, a silent bond shared in the cozy stillness. Sunlight floods the shoemaker's shop, each ray highlighting the dance of dust in the still air. The shoemaker sits hunched, a silhouette of dedication against the bright window, his world narrowing to the craft before him. His weathered hands fly with practiced ease, each stitch a testament to years of devotion, a quiet symphony of creation. The needle glints, a fleeting spark of light in the dim shop, as each stitch finds its place with unwavering precision. Lost in his craft, the shoemaker's face is a mask of concentration, each line etched deep with the stories of countless shoes. He pours his heart into the leather, a silent craftsman breathing life into each pair, transforming simple materials into works of art. A child's small feet flash past, clad in sturdy shoes. The shoemaker's heart swells with pride. A gentle smile blooms on the shoemaker's face. The shoemaker watches on. Inside the shoemaker's shop, shadows dance as the shoemaker hunches over his workbench, lost in the quiet of the night. The rhythmic scrape of metal fills the air as he meticulously sharpens his tools, a solitary act in his private sanctuary. The comforting aroma of leather and polish permeates the workshop, a warm embrace against the cold night. Each precise movement reflects years of practiced skill, a testament to dedication in his craft. The shop stands as a haven, where the artistry of the shoemaker transforms simple materials into enduring creations. The shoemaker's shop stands tall, a symbol of perseverance and skill. Its reputation echoes through the vibrant town, a testament to its respected presence. The shop's windows gleam, reflecting years of dedication and countless stories. Within the bustling town, the shoemaker's shop is a cornerstone of the community. The shop's legacy endures, a beacon of craftsmanship in the heart of the town. The shoemaker's home glows with the warm light of the hearth, casting dancing shadows on the walls. The shoemaker and his wife sit closely, their clasped hands a symbol of enduring love. Lines of hardship mark their faces, each etched by time and resilience. Despite the hardships, their eyes sparkle with a contentment that time cannot diminish. Their humble abode radiates a sense of peace and shared joy. In their shared silence, their happiness speaks volumes, a testament to a life well lived. Sunlight floods the shoemaker's shop, a haven of warmth and tradition where dust motes dance in golden rays. The shoemaker, a craftsman weathered by time, imparts his sacred knowledge to a young apprentice. The apprentice carefully absorbs the shoemaker's wisdom, his hands moving with newfound purpose. The rhythmic tapping and gentle whir fill the shop, a symphony of creation echoing through the ages. The shoemaker and his wife stroll through the town square, their faces glowing with warmth. They share a tender glance, their eyes reflecting a deep and abiding affection. Townsfolk greet them with smiles, their faces lighting up as they acknowledge the couple. Nods of respect ripple through the crowd as the shoemaker and his wife pass by. In their craft and kindness, they have found a true and lasting happiness. The town square buzzes with life, a testament to the couple's gentle influence.
Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.